So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I am Alicia. I want to talk to you today about this phenomena that is happening all around, especially on the internet. Many people seem to report that they are an INFJ. And so there is some question that is happening in the mind of you is, if INFJ is the rarest personality type, and we did not say the rare, we say the rarest personality type in the entire world, how come so many people are reporting to be an INFJ? Today in this video, I want to answer this question for you. INFJ is the rarest personality type in the world. They are maybe actually less than 1% of the people in the entire world globally. So some people in this life may never meet one. So it can be interesting that we see on the internet people saying, my friend, my boyfriend, my mother, my father, even my brother and somebody else in their circle. So we are now from 1, 2 to 5, 6, 7 people in the circle of one person that say they are an INFJ. I have noticed it myself that many people on the internet, on YouTube, that have a YouTube channel making video about INFJ, by just looking at their response, what they're saying they're doing in their life, I can quickly tell they are not INFJ. There are something else, but they are not an INFJ. So many people may believe they are an INFJ because of the test. There are many tests that are wrong online. The tests that I found kind of simplified for the Myers-Briggs personality may be not accurate. Some people have claimed that they took the test more than once, but I believe where maybe you took the test kind of giving people what they want to be, so they can report they get it from this site. I will put in the description of this video the link of the test that you can take to check your personality type with a practitioner. The reason also that many people are reporting to be an INFJ is the reputation that INFJ seem to have been given in her time. The INFJ having a very good reputation linked to many high-profile quality human beings that have brought so much change to humanity. So many people want to link themselves to be part of this special type of personality. Some people may feel like this INFJ is the rarest. When we say the rarest, we can kind of compare it to how rare diamonds are. So many people want to be seen as special, as and they want to be part of this group. every personality type is special and rare in my view. So despite that INFJ have been described to be the rarest, for me everybody is unique and have your unique way to bring a special gift to this world. I would like to help some of you to find out if you're really an INFJ or not. So how can you tell if you are really an INFJ or not? About not looking at the result of the test. The first given that you are an INFJ is you can dive deep into your connection, meaning real INFJ can go deep to somebody and feel what they feel, literally. They can help others to heal their trauma that they know or forgotten situation that they don't remember or suspect. INFJ have a capacity to connect with the inner child and story of trauma for the person. They can find out the origin of that trauma and how to heal it. Most of the time, INFJ will do this just naturally, thinking there's nothing wrong with it. They will share what they see about not thinking that it can be a problem. Most of the time, the other person may not be aware they have a problem until INFJ bringing up series of memory feeling to the surface. INFJ are very good to connect pattern. They are very good to deal with puzzles. Those puzzles can be the emotion of other and connecting emotion, feeling with historical events that happen to the other person and come to a conclusion. This is your faster therapist. Some therapists, I can tell you, are very useless. INFJ therapist, very effective. So, if you can feel, connect, empathize, not just empathize, you feel perfectly what another is feeling, or you understand by feeling it what the other are going through. You showing a high empathy. INFJ have a very unusual empathy to connect with how another is feeling. They're really walking in the shoes of the other person. The second giver to tell that you are an INFJ. INFJ are put off by superficial connection. If you like to be in a group and everybody's kind of playing an act and there is no real talk, there is no real, it's not real connection here, and you like that, you may not be an INFJ. INFJ is allergic to superficial connection. If you are somebody that like to go clubbing every night, but you need to go out all the time, you need to go to, I don't know, concert, music festival, and you all the time need contact with your friends, other people, your family, and constantly having these people around, you're likely not an INFJ. INFJ get drained by that. The way INFJ deal with connection is they need genuine connection, and usually it's a one-to-one connection, because INFJ are giving 110% to their connection. INFJ understand care to the deepest. Care for an INFJ, for somebody they care about, is not a joke. They will do everything to the perfection that they can do to serve the interests of the person they care about. If you're somebody that are looking what you can get from other, your benefits, you are a taker but never a giver, or you look at your interests first, you are likely not an INFJ. Or you are planning and plotting to use others just for yourself, just to see what you're gonna gain from the situation, you're not an INFJ. The third sign that you are an INFJ is it's a need alone time to recharge. INFJ must have alone time to recharge and also to connect with self and the universe. INFJ is bombarded every day, every moment by information, sign, message. Those messages may not just be from human, it can be from the sun, from the trees, from the birds, from everything around them is sending them message, and INFJ use those messages to come to a conclusion about what those things mean. The same when an INFJ connect deeply, what we call the deep dive, in somebody they care about. This deep dive is not controlled by the INFJ, but it happens because their care is not just superficial, it's deep. They deeply care. So this care, if they have connected with somebody they care about that have a problem, this looking for solution for this person will continue even when the person go away. INFJ is analyzing and getting the message and doing all sort of things to figure out what's going on with that person. This is not something INFJ can control. This go with deep care. If you don't have that, like you feel when you're alone, you feel alone, you're likely not an INFJ. INFJ feel alone, but in the alone time, INFJ is deeply busy. They are deeply busy from 4 o'clock the morning to 1 o'clock the morning the next day. INFJ like self-development and learning new things. This is something that is prime need for them after needing long time. If you're somebody that not advancing in your life, you don't develop, you don't have goals, you're lost, you probably not an INFJ. INFJ since childhood have goals, and the reason they will sacrifice their social life to stay alone. When they stay alone, they are working, they are learning all sort of subject. This type love learning and developing intellectual things is really important for this sign. This sign get bored very easy connecting with people that they don't learn nothing with. They value relationship, but they do not like meeting somebody talking about nothing. Sitting there, INFJ would get stressed out to their bone to sit with somebody calling friends talking about some nonsense, and they're not learning, they're not progressing because they have things to do and they need to go home and do those things. INFJ have the best time of their life when they are alone. INFJ best partner. The two best partner, or we'll say three, for INFJ. The number one is ENTP. ENTP, that is the debater, are people that are very curious. They like to talk about all sorts of things. INFJ absolutely appreciate the connection with ENTP. Those two can talk all day long, 10 to 20 hours about not getting tired, and during this talk they're getting stimulated, and attraction is also happening, and all sorts of things is happening when ENTP talk to the INFJ. But so the second best partner for INFJ is ENFP. ENFP, the revolutionary. ENFP can suffer from people pleasing, so ENTP too, but less. They like the connection of the INFJ that give them strength. It gives them the belief and reinforce their self-esteem with themselves. They feel understood. Same for the NTP. There is something going on with the ENTP and the ENFP. Sometimes you feel they are the same person. They have similar quality. Just the ENTP don't suffer too much from insecurity. They have a bit, but not too much compared to the ENFP. But yes, those personality type like high intellectual interaction that they have, and they found with the INFJ connection. The third one is the ENFJ. They are very intellectual people. Just check Elon Musk. This intellectual connection with those three best partner, best match for the INFJ has in the center this self-development, learning new things, changing the world, going for their mission, having the goals, and curious about how about things. This learning, this need to learn is something that those four personality types. So if you're somebody that are not interested to self-develop, you are in the same place year after year, you are lost. INFJ are not lost. They know what they want and they're working hard to get those goals coming. INFJ are very goal oriented. They are perfectionists and they are not afraid to make sacrifice and to work hard to get what they have as a goal. If you're somebody that has no goal in life, you're not an INFJ. The fifth point, INFJ are very open-minded people. And where this open-minded can be also interested is in sexuality. INFJ sync with their partner, deeper desire. Everything is always deep and details with INFJ. Some people may see the INFJ as a saint, and as it can be difficult to know the sexuality of an INFJ. INFJ can surprise some with their sexuality. Their sexuality is deep and in synchronization with the sexuality of their partner. So with time, some partner may be quite surprised what they found in the INFJ box. If you lack empathy and concern for the well-being of others and the world, you are not an INFJ. So this is the majority of the points that you need to look for to see if you are an INFJ. The trademark of an INFJ also they are inborn of a high integrity, morality, and a belief of the higher spirit and the light. This is a warrior. You can see in front of you somebody very nice to other, but this person is capable to take the biggest battle that you've never experienced in your life. Be careful with that. They are not people pleaser, and they are not afraid to take a battle for what they believe and for who they defend. INFJ are extremely possessive and protective toward the people they care about. INFJ have a very small circle of people they really care about. Despite they care for many people, and many people want to have them in their life, want to make friends with them. INFJ is very selective who they can have close to them. INFJ make excellent CI inspector. They are very analytical and about even working hard to it. They can read you very, very quickly. It's kind of scary. So to sum up, if you lack empathy, if you're struggling to stay by yourself, you feel alone time is a punishment, if you're struggling to understand how another feel, I mean too precise, because understanding how another feel is one thing. Going deep and taking the feeling of the other into you feel what they feel. And even when they forgot, it's another level. If you have no goals in life, if you are not self-developing, if you are not interested by intellectual things, if you need friends all the time, connection, and this is your priority, high social life, you may not be an INFJ. INFJ don't have those needs. The need to people please other, to looking for validation. the need to be approved, understood by others. INFJ have no problem to have nobody and stand up for a cause by themselves. This is the lone wolf. If you feel you're not a lone wolf, you are lost. You find it hard to be yourself. You are worried to be judged by others. When you say something or do something, then you're certainly not an INFJ. INFJ have no problem. I don't see no problem to be themselves. This is the trademark, the integrity. To be who they are is prime for this personality type. No, there are not many people that are INFJ in the world. If you look around, you see the majority of people need this connection with others, are playing a character, are doing, they have grown up with this thinking, we need the group, we need to belong or fit with this or that. INFJ don't have that. It's not they're against it, but they know they have a mission in this world to do. That mission requires that they work toward their goals. Is the main things, the most important things. INFJ believe in love deeply. They will break relationships that they feel are not really perfect. People that say they love them, but then talk about somebody else or do all kind of things, or don't want to commit. INFJ don't see those things as love. They see it as you are playing. And INFJ don't have time to play. They have a lot of goals. But most of the time, they don't have that many goals, but they have one prime goals that englobe many little steps to get to that goals. And that requires long time. Long time is very important for INFJ because when they are with the people they love, despite they care and love for them, they give 110% to that person. And it can be very draining to really take care of another person. If you really care for another person, it's a lot of work. So this long time is the way to recharge, to also take care of themselves, and to also give the focus on that goals they need to do. The best thing for INFJ is to meet somebody, a partner, that have the same goals and want the same thing that they are. So both can really work in that direction and give each other this thing they need, this life they want. INFJ love deeply. It doesn't seem like it, but they're looking for that partner that deserves to be with them. So this is what I wanted to talk about today. If INFJ is rare, why so many people claim to be? Because they are not. They are not. I can see many people on YouTube saying they are an INFJ. Just based on what they're telling me about their life, I know they are not. Being INFJ is not fun. You get bombarded by the feeling and the needs of other people that you cannot ignore. It's very rare that INFJ refuse to help a person in needs. It is their duty, and they care to do so. Not everybody can handle to be alone day in and day out. Not everybody can sacrifice their own life for the good of humanity. Not everybody has the capacity to heal other people that are suffering from a trauma about something that are bothering them. INFJ are natural healers. They also can predict future events if they dare to focus and look at the trend, the point, and linking them. The conclusion they come up can be very accurate and scary. So this is what I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope this helped you to come to see if you are an INFJ or not. If you are, good for you. Get back to work. If you feel you want to be an INFJ, then also good for you. It means you want to do good in this world, and that's good. But remember, who you are, your personality is also rare. Your personality is also needed. They need a balance in this world in order for the goods and equilibrium to happen. Who you are matter as well in this universe. I thank you so much to have watched this video with me on your channel Brighter Life Institute. I am Alicia, and I see you on the next video. Bye.